G'day folks, welcome back to Hermanns Hausen's. Yeah, I made a bit of a mess last episode. I was really under the gun to get things happening, and I'll be cleaning this mess up. Not proud of it, not my best work. Anyway, I'll just quickly check on the feed situation with the animals. I'm not too worried about the chickens just yet, because we'll be moving them into the pen today, hopefully. Sheep. That's odd. It's saying just under 8,000, 7,989 capacity out of 8,000. Sorry, out of 9,000. That's interesting, because with that amount of grass in the trigger, I would expect that to be at full capacity. Okay, I see now. It's just that's a void part of the bar, because looking at the left hand side of the grass marking, it's saying it's at 100%. So maybe that's for maybe bigger chicken pens or whatever, but it's saying it's 100% here, even though it's listing at just under 8,000. Anyway, I'm not going to dwell on that. I'll be cleaning that up later. Okay, now I did do a bit of research. Well, it wasn't so much research. I was playing another map offline, and I realised why I couldn't get this Sith to remove these bushes. It's because it's missing a mod that works hand in hand with all mowers, or pretty much all mowers, and that's the real mower mod. Now I've installed that. I haven't tested it on this map. I've tested it in other maps, so I'm going to try it right now just to see and make sure it works. Okay, start engine. Okay, engine is started. That's interesting. Wants me to turn mower on, even though I've just started the engine. Okay, unfold it. That means lower it. I learnt that from last episode. I remember that. Okay, now turn the mower on. So I've turned the engine on, now it wants me to turn the mower on. Okay, I've got a green tractor. That means it's all up and go. So, hopefully that should be it. Yeah. Okay, that worked. I'll just take out one more, just to make sure I've got no issues with it. I remember that you've got to hit sweet spots with this tool. I remember that much. So I would have thought I would have got it by now. There we go. Yeah, just very temperamental. I'm not going to dwell on it too much at the moment. I'm just going to hop out of it and pick it up and put it on the roadside so I don't lose it. See if I can find the... Okay. My trouble's picking it up for a second. Anyway, first up I want to get these chickens moved. Right, okay, so where's my tractor? Okay. I've also downloaded, I haven't even looked at this one, but I did look at it on through the mod hub. A transport chicken animal, what do you call it, transport. Ooh, maybe that's not it. It doesn't look like. Okay, I'm pretty sure it came out of this pack, unless maybe it comes under the animal selection. So where are we? Animals transport. Okay. Here we go. We've just got the one size. How much is that? That is $1,800. Okay. And what about colours? We charge for that? No, I don't. Okay. I will do that, but I'm about $300 shy of owning it. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to head back to the farm and sell something so I can get the trailer. Can I cut that down? Didn't even see that because of those bushes. I probably can't, knowing my luck. Well, yeah, no, I'm not allowed to cut it. Alright, oh, well, I'll be able to get the bushes down hopefully. So I don't think I need to have this trailer here now. That's what I was using it for logging. No, I'll keep it because I still may need it. Okay. How is everybody? All good? All good, I hope. We're really about to start progressing this this series now. This chicken farm is going to be quite an upgrade to the farm. I've got to go check on the poplar. I'm going to have a plantation full of poplar pretty soon, ready to go. So that'll bring in some nice, well needed money. Well needed, desperately needed money. Anyway, so I think we're here. I'll have to check the letters too. I haven't checked them either. I'll check them right now actually. I'm going to let them go for a little bit actually, because I have got a lot of other work to do that I want to get done. I'm just looking for stuff to sell. I'll have to find my forks as well. Oh no, I've got the forks. Excellent. Well, there should be some eggs at least, at the very least, I could sell. I'm not sure how much I'm going to have. Okay, let's just line this up a little bit better. Where are we? Actually, might need to bring them in a bit. Yeah. Okay, how much have I got? Oh, I'm not going to get enough for this. Suppose I could go check the honey and see if there's anything there I can sell. I pretty much sold everything last episode. Come off now. That's right, I'm going to get it all the way to the back for some reason. Okay, wow, I'm so close. It's teasing me. Gave me pretty much exactly half of what I need. I need another $150. So I'm hoping I can get something from the honey. I mean, if I'm absolutely desperate, I suppose I could sell a bit of grain. But I really don't want to, since I've got all these chickens here that I'm going to need it for. Just trying to dodge chickens at the moment. Ooh. Okay, I can see a pallet there. Let's see if we can pick it up. Where is it? I know where it is, I'm just not sure which way it's facing. The grass is really in the way. I'll just give it a shot and see if I can get it blind. On the forks. Right. A little bit down. Oh, not quite. At least I can see it now. Okay, my fork's too wide. That's why. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. 15. This is really painful. Maybe I can get a pallet of lettuce. Wonder how long I've got to wait for that to come. Talk about robbing Peter to pay Paul at the moment. I need $150, that's all I need to get the trailer. $100 extra. That's what I need. That's what I'm shy of. Hey boy, I'll give you some food while I'm waiting. Come on boy. Come on. Over here. Alright. So how far are we? It's about half a pallet. Pity I can't combine them. About half a pallet. Okay, what have I got? Yeah, I'm going to get to the stage I might get something to carry the slurry away too. Alright, listen, I've got no choice. I think I'm just going to have to sell a bit of grain just to get things underway. Otherwise I'm just going to be waiting around here for something to happen. Oh, wool, haven't checked the wool. That is an option. That is definitely an option. Kind of forgot about that. How much are new? 117. You know, it's not a lot, but I don't need much more now. I only need about $100. Over here. Oh, that's right. I'm going to have to get something for here. I might get a pallet jack. Everything's so tight in here. I'm just going to have to get one 400, I think. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I don't even think I did that. I think that was just playing up. Alright. Having said that, I can't really get them any closer. If I can just get one pallet, one 400, I'll be just about right. No, it's playing hardball with me at the moment. Where are they? Yeah, I can't. They're too wide for that angle. I'm just going to have to try and get one 400 like that. Yeah. You do that in real life, and you'd rip the pallet apart. Tell you that right now. Well, I'm not on the trigger, am I? Oh, I am. 140. Okay, I think we've got enough. Okay, so actually what I'll do is I will take the grain anyway, but I'm not going to sell it this time. I'll take it straight down to the chicken farm. Chicken pen, the big one, and I'll stock it up with grain ready to go. Come back and get the chickens. That way they'll have food straight up. Okay, here we go. Let's get these forks out of the way. Okay, let's go. Where's my autopilot? Careful, boy. Come on. Come on, Blue, round up these chickens. I'll need them in the cage pretty soon for transport. Get them out of the danger zone. They'll have their own place. Okay, let's go. Oh, hang on. Might if I put the grain in. Probably haven't even got the thing attached. Yeah, I got it attached. Hope the car's not going to come around about now. Okay. Sure. You can go under the tyres. I mean, between the tyres. Not under the tyres, between the tyres. Oh, it's going to be. I'm not going to know myself having all the room in the world now without dodging chickens. You know, it actually, for me, it's actually quite stressful. I really don't like the thought of running over these chickens. You know, I really do my best to dodge them. All right, what have we got? I'm not going to bother putting any more feed in the farm over here because we've got grain in the silo, in the food silo for the chickens here in the pen. I'm just going to basically leave a few chickens in so they can run the pen dry, and then I'll transfer the other chickens over to the other farm. That's what I'm going to do. Just get rid of that. I notice when I watch my recordings I leave the F1 menu, this one here, open all the time. I really don't like doing that, so I'm trying to make a conscious effort now to just make sure it's closed. Alright. It's going to be interesting. My first load to the new pen. It'll be interesting to see how the terraforming on the land works out with the trailer. I think I got it pretty flat last episode. I still may even do a bit more tidying up with the spawning point for the eggs too. I know I said it's okay, and you know it pretty much is okay, but sometimes I like to make it a little bit perfect. Well, not perfect, but a little bit perfect. Here we go. Alright, now I think where this silo here is, that's the loading point for the grain. Right here, I think. I'll just see if I get a I think this bobcat's going to be in the way too. Yeah, I might just move it. It'll be smack bang right in the middle of everything. As much as I like it, I'll just put it down here, out of the way. Right, now where am I up to? Okay, that's interesting. I would have thought I would have got a... Okay, I've got it now, that's what I was looking for. Now the other thing I'm not sure about is does that actually feed fill the silo? Like I know what I'm thinking, I just can't put words in my mouth. Yeah, grain. Okay, so by filling that, I'm filling that. I was just wondering if this silo was separate to the pen, that's all. And as I can see here, that trailer full of grain is probably about 60% of capacity. Again, it's interesting because on the graph here it says grain 100%, and yet it only shows, unless that 100% doesn't represent the capacity, maybe it represents something else. Maybe I'm not sure. Not sure. I'll work it out later. Anyway, I've either got 100% or 60%. Either way, I've got food in the kitty. Oh, actually, I've got 116 litres of grain, which means that must be 100% must be full. So it's interesting the way it looks like it's half full, but it is actually 100% full. I hope I'm making sense. You know, I tried to empty the trailer, and I've got grain left in the trailer. So you know that means I've filled the silo. But if I look on the menu here, it looks like it's only about 60 or 70% full. But then again, where it says grain, it says in brackets 100%. So it's a little bit confusing for me. I'll go by the fact that it says 100% in brackets and it didn't take all the grain in the trailer, that it's full. Sorry. I actually thought that was my... Sorry mate, I thought that was my vehicle driveway. Now, I will put the grain back in the silo. I mean, I could easily just keep it in the trailer, but I prefer not to. That way I can keep everything. I can park the trailer, get it out of the way. Right, now I can go concentrate on getting these chickens down to the farm. And then I'll come back and clean up this this grass that I've got everywhere. Right, time to get this trailer. What's the time? Better hurry up before the store closes. How many times I've been caught out with that before. And I got straw on the field too. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yep. Okay, we're coming here while it's still open. I'll have to get a baler. I think that's going to be my next purchase. What are we doing? What are we doing? We are getting our trailer. Oh, this one here. Just going to quickly jump into my favourite colours. Has to be blue because everything else is brown. There's no other option. $1,800 buy. Where's the buy button? I've got $29 left. That's how tight I'm doing it at the moment. But you know what? That's fine. That's fine. I hope it's compatible with everything. Am I? No, I'm not connected yet. Why isn't it connecting? There we are. Okay, let's go. Is it raining? I thought I saw a drop of water come onto me. Okay, so I'll take the rooster and I'll take a good portion of the chickens and they can start breeding and, you know, getting the population up and running. I don't have to buy any more, thankfully. The poor rooster's going to be busy. Oh, folks. Now, where am I going to put it? Maybe on the other side. Up out of the way, boy. I think it's over here. What's that trigger? That's it. Alright. So. Oh, it's a dolly. Okay, I didn't realise it was a dolly. Okay. Well, that's not a bad thing. It just means I've got to do a little bit more mucking around with the steering. Can I get here? Maybe not. Come around a little bit more. Know where you're going, mate? Just see if maybe I am in the trigger. I would have thought I'd be close enough. Okay, I'll test it with this one. There are no animals to sell or move. Okay, so I'm not the trigger. Now this is going to be a bit painful. Can't really go any further than that. Surely I must be in the trigger by now. I mean, I'm right on it. Number of animals, 1. Okay, move the trailer. Yeah, about to say. Okay, so I'll move that one. Okay, how about we go... Okay, there's 10 of these. You know, I don't even know how many chickens I can put in the trailer. I didn't even look at that. I'll just keep going until they say I can't. Do I got any more? No. So how many have I got? I'll get this slot here. Why does it say 3? Or maybe they've reached my limit in the trailer, maybe. I'd say. Okay. Okay. Trailer must be full, I'd say. I'm not getting any more options. That's fine. Okay. I'm just looking for some sort of indication of my load. I might just hop out and have a look, see if I can see it, see the chickens. Okay, I can see them. They're all packed up. Alright, let's go. I just got to remember that I've got a dolly on board. Well, I might leave the rest here, that way they can finish off the food. And, you know, they can finish all the... I don't want to waste... By selling the pen, I'll be losing any grain, so I might as well just leave some chicken behind, and they can eat all the feed there, and they'll be producing eggs there, so I don't have any waste. How much money have I got? I've got $29 to my name. Okay, well, I'll go back and I'll check the lettuces and see if I've got any lettuce I can sell, just to give myself a few dollars. What I also can start doing is a bit of field work. Get a field happening over here for the chickens. The chickens all nicely relaxed. It's a nice little trailer actually. I just totally forgot it was a dolly. Took me by surprise first up. Now what am I going to put in? That's the feed. So I come around here. Okay, I can see what's going on. There's another trigger just on this side of it. So I can back it in over here. I'll be right near the doors. The trees, hope it's not going to be in the way. Tree wasn't there, it's blocking my view. Come on, turn it. Check Might not go any further. Might take you down to get any way anymore. Oh, come on. What are you doing to me? Really can't see anything with this tree. Just gonna have to come a bit wide and come back at it. That tree is really impeding my steering. Come on, behave yourself. Maybe now. Oh, see, that's actually, I got a better idea. I can back this thing, but the tree's just stopping me from where I need to be. So maybe if I just drive into it from the front, that might be an option. Yeah, okay, I can back it this way. That's what I'll do. Yeah. There we go. Now I got it. A little bit. A little bit more. Just tacking it around. There we go. That might just be enough, I think. Yeah, that tree really impeded me, but thankfully I can come this way. Right, now, I suppose just do everything differently now. That. Yep, move, that's okay, now I got it. Now I've worked it out. Yep. As you can tell, I don't often do this. I did it once when the chickens first, well, when the animals first came out. I mucked around with it a bit, but yeah, it's been a long time since I've moved anything. Right, so let's have a look at it. Where are we? Everything's been blocked by that trailer. There we go. We can go inside maybe and have a look. Oh, that's not quite what I wanted. Close the door so they don't come flying out. Looks like a little feed bin there. How are we, ladies? You like your new home? Plenty of room out the back to run around. That's not quite what I wanted to do, but achieved the results. Awesome. Okay, I got to get back into it now. Where's the tractor? Right, actually, I can probably leave this out here, this trailer for the time being. What I do want to concentrate is ploughing up this field. Just wondering if I should mow it. I think I just mowed it. That's where I got the grass from last time. Okay. Now have I got the plough here? No, I haven't. Okay. I think I cut the grass. I honestly can't remember. But the grass looks like a... Yeah, I did too. I remember now. I just couldn't get rid of these things. Okay. Well, I'll take this stuff back, so I don't need to have that here. And I'll bring back the plough. Good. Oh, the weight. Yeah, I don't need the weight. I'll leave the weight here near the scythe. Okay. We'll see if we get any crazy drivers that crash into the weight. Okay, so yeah. hold it up. Good. Right, okay, I'll take this back. I'll take it over to the hose pit, so I might give everything a quick hose. I won't bother hosing the trailer because I'm going to hit the plough and create a field. I'm not sure how much I'm going to be doing on this episode. It probably won't be an overly big one because I've basically already achieved what I want to achieve. I'll see if maybe I can move some of that grass too. I might even stick it into the silo. Well, there's an option. Yeah, that's a good option. Actually, I'm going to come around the other exit this time. I'm not going to come in here because the other exit's closer to where the wash bay is. Saves me it'll save me dodging chickens. Okay. Alright. Oh, Bowie. Bowie, get out of it. Crikey. Alright, let's just drop this. Okay, and I'll back the other end in here. I'll back it over in the corner here, right? Oh yeah. I've learnt not to unfold it. I lower it, otherwise if you lower it, it unfolds it. Alright, let's just hop out and give them a bit of a hose. Where are we? Hose is just here. Alright, let's give this a nice clean up. Put them away later, but they really do look a bit grubby. They've earned their keep though. I mean, they're dirty because I've used them. It's not because they haven't been earning their keep. They have been earning their keep. I'll probably give the tractor a quick clean, even though I'm going to get it dirty straight away. Bit of water for the chickens. I'm sure they appreciate it in the heat. Alright, let's clean this. Even if I just clean the windows. Right, now they're out of bounds at the moment. I have to do it from here. And again, out of bounds. Alright, that'll do it. Don't want to go crazy on the tractor. That's better. Okay, I'll get the plough. That's what I'm after. Maybe, actually, the more I think about it, no, wrong key. The more I think about it, the sheep might have the same. No, I don't think they do because that's gone down. It was 7998 or something at the beginning of this episode. Now it's 7770. Yeah, that's right. I think actually, yeah, no, that's right because the grass is saying 100%. So this little void here at the end of the bar, it's unrepresentative of what's actually the amount of grass. The grass is at 100%. So. Okay, Strutman, no, plough, just got to find it. I think it's a lizard, that's it there. I really have forgotten where everything is. Okay, it looks like it's behind the sheep. Okay, well I'm just around the corner anyway. Okay, that's easy, I'll pick that up. I should get the seeder too if I can do that. I wonder. No, I'll get the spreader. Actually, that's a great idea. Yeah, I'll get the spreader as well. So there's a plough. It's over here somewhere. There it is. Right. Okay, got the plough. Okay. I think the spreader is on the other side. Over near the lettuce, I think. I'll just go over there. I'll check the lettuce, I'll check the water. I don't plan on filling the water today, got too many other things happening. too sharp on it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I've been busy these couple of days. See, before I even get started, I'm going to have a quick look at the poplar too. Do that now, actually, before I forget. Okay, so growth. Ooh, oh, that's just the grass. Okay, let's just zoom right out here. Okay, I've still got a fair bit of growth for the poplar. I got one field here that'll be ready tomorrow, so I think I've actually got enough fertilizer in here. I will just drive past my other sheds to see if I've got any more fertilizer that I can fill up. Right. Sometimes I put things in these sheds. Hello. Now they seeds, they might be seeds, I think. What have I got here? Yeah, they're seeds. There's no fertilizer here, I don't think, unfortunately. No, okay. Well, hopefully, I think I've got. Here's my. Yeah, I should have enough for at least one dose of fertilizer. One stage of fertilizer. The grass will provide one stage. No doubt it'll be spotty. So, oh, this side, on the wrong side. So 3. So I will plough it straight up, and I'm not worried about the those bushes because I've got the scythe now working to be able to get rid of those garbage bushes. Petrol getting low, it's not critical, but I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. Next episode I'll have a harvesting episode with the I got one field full of grain there somewhere. And I was watching early episodes of this series, and I mentioned early when I stuffed the field up, when it wasn't ploughed up properly, there is a mod that can change the height of the plough. I haven't actually tested that, I totally forgot about it, so that will be an option. I might do that off, I keep saying that. If I think to do it, I'll do it off air, off stream, and I'll see if it works. I'll do a bit of experimenting, and if it does, well then I'll be saving up for a, well, not so much saving up for, but I'll make the adjustment to the plough. Well, look at this. Where does it begin? I've still got a bit of forestry to do, I'd say. Yeah, okay, so I'm just going to plop this down here for the time being. Oh, it's not all up. Let's bring this over here. Too many options, I didn't know which one was which. There we are. It's caught on my... okay. What if I do this? I'll just bring it over here. Right, that'll do. Now I'll pick up my my forks. I can. Where are they? I'll bring them out. I really didn't need to do that. You got them yet? Yeah, they come from the side, I think. Well, actually, maybe if I just turn it around completely, it might even let me connect. Trouble is, I'm just not doing myself any favours at the moment, that's for sure. Right. Wasn't quite what I was planning, but had the desired effect in the end. Oh, there, I must have it there. Right, okay. A little bit unrealistic, I get it, but sometimes you just got to go with what you can. I don't need to chop that tree down. Like I said, I don't want to chop just everything for the sake of... I'm using this grass cut as a bit of a guide. I don't know about these two trees here though. I think I will take these two trees here down though, and I'll use that for my turning. Unless I can't. No, I can't. Okay. Well, okay, I really haven't got any other choice but to do it. Start doing the ploughing. Where's my tractor? Must be in here. Right. Alright. So I can't touch those. Far out. Get me in the cabin so I can see what I'm doing. Totally blind. I really can't wait to open this field up, you know that? Right. Let's do it now. It's going to happen. I can adjust it later. Come on. There we are. Okay, so I think I'm just going to do this freehand. Oh, I still got this. Oh. Okay. I'm just going to have to live with I got a couple of what do you call it, stumps that I got to deal with, but the stump grinder I've got, it's just not powerful enough to do it. However, I have downloaded another mod. It's a stump grinder dash mower dash mulcher, but it's about, I think it's about $40,000. I will be getting it. I thought about selling the skid steer to get it, but I'm not going to do that because I'll keep the skid steer down here and I'll get a set of forks for it, and it'll be my little loading tool. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to do two things at once. I'm totally hopeless at that. Okay, I think I'm ready to go now. Just if I drop it down. Yep, okay, I'll just get rid of that menu there. Alright, I'm just going to freehand it for a little bit and see how it goes. Wow. Come over here. Okay, the plough's getting rid of these things anyway. That'll save me a bit of time. This field doesn't have to be overly big. It's just basically, I'm turning it into just a small field so I've got grain for the chickens. It's going to be dedicated to the chickens, that's all. If I give myself a bit of room, I probably haven't done that. Now, how's that looking? You can see a little stump behind the plough there. That's one of the big ones, one of the Meridian pines, I think they call it. Right, okay. Didn't see the fence before, but I can see it now. I'm going to have to adjust for that, I think. Yeah. Just come along here. Yeah. But I will get those stumps out eventually. I'm just going to have to... They're just going to have to be an obstacle for the time being. Yeah. So glad to get these shrubs out of the way. 3. I can probably get that little stump to the right of me out of the way, but these two big ones on the left, they're going to have to stay here for a while until I can afford to get that other grinder. Come on, just a little bit more. Alright, so I'll lift that up there. We'll take just a little bit more off right here. That's interesting. It's not letting me plough. It kind of is. I'm not. Oh, it's probably because the stump's lifting it up in the air. That's why. Okay. Yeah. Well, in that case, I'll see if I can reverse onto it. The stump's being a little bit causing me a little bit of grief. Maybe I can do it this way. Yeah, that'll do. I'm not going to muck around too much with it. Right. The other thing I wouldn't mind doing... Oh, hang on. Is putting some sort of track in. Just going to drop that for a second. Pick it up again. Right. That weight must be holding everybody up. Oh well, that's okay. I've had the weight for them many a times. Question is, oh, another tree. Question is, get around here. Where am I going to put the entrance? Actually, just realised I've probably done myself a misjustice because this is where the eggs are going to spawn, unless I have an entrance coming from here. Okay, that's interesting. That's an option. Now there's a little tree here. Can I take that one there down? I can, maybe. I can. Okay, I'll get that out of the way. I'm going to put a little track in here. Hopefully I can keep the big trees. I think I was right in my way. Alright, how much do you weigh? That'd be right, wouldn't it? You know what? Don't care. 222, that's what it weighs. It's not big enough to make a difference. Okay. So I can pick that up. Just trying to get all the dags off this branch. It's not even a tree, really. It's too small to be a tree. I'll worry about it later, but I do want to get it out of the way for the time being. Maybe put it over here near another tree. Yep. Now where's the other bit? Here. Alright. Get that out of the way. I'll worry about the stump later. Oh yeah. Fine. Okay, now I might just go into construction mode. Just want to get out of the way. Look at these big stumps here. Okay, let's just hop into construction mode for a second. Spin it around. My bearings. Yeah. I was hoping to come, I don't know if you can see my cursor, but I was hoping to bring a path from this driveway to the juice farm straight up into the spawn point and then circle out past where that stump is. But that field goes right up to the fence, so that's not an option anymore. So what I'm thinking I may be able to do is come down and then to have the path bank to the left and back up here. I really don't like that option. Or just do a big U shape like that. Huh. Okay, I think I might have to muck around with that. Everything's in the way, so actually before I do anything I'm going to get everything out of the way, because everything is directly smack bang in the way, including the bobcat. Come on, let's go. Get you out of the way over here. We're going to be business associates. I'm sure they won't mind me parking right here. I'm not blocking anybody. And I'll get the bobcat. I'll get it over here because it's actually a little... Oh, I've got eggs already. Wow, that didn't take long. Hopefully I can get this stump out at least. Yep. Oh, a little bit left. Probably going to have to come at a different angle to get it. Come on. Yep, there it goes. I'll give one shot to this big one, but I really don't expect it to come. I did try last episode to get rid of these. I think this little bobcat's just too small for it. It needs a bigger... It's just not even... Yeah, it's not even chopping into it. Alright, I'm not going to bother. Alright, that'll do. Right. Okay, let's have a look now. Construction. Right. Should move those branches too. They're in the way now too. Alright, let's how am I going to do this? I don't even know where my... Oh, what's this? It's not the one I want. Maybe I got the wrong mod. Or have I? Actually. Oh, was it right at the end here? Place items. No. I'm sure I had something else. I think I've downloaded the wrong one. Yeah, pretty sure I have. Actually, I might do something that I've learnt from a previous map. Maybe I'll just paint it. Yeah, but hang on. I'm looking for a specific texture I can't find. I mean, I could do this one. That's just smart. I don't like the idea of that. Grass dry. What's this? Forest roots. Forest. Okay, that's probably what I was looking for. Yeah, forest moss ground. I'll go for that one. Alright. Okay, that's what I can do. So, shape. Change size. Shape. Round. And size is M. Okay, cool. Where's my tractor? How big is that? I suppose that's about what I want, size wise. So I'm going to come in here and have access to something like that. Oh. Okay, well it doesn't let me do that, does it? It's interesting how it let me just do that one spot. Toggle. Okay, paint. Oh, I can't do that, folks. Oh well. I tried. Oh, Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe I just ran out of money. Okay, I was in the process of putting the grass over here. For some reason, I thought I was locked out of here. But I think it's actually because I'm out of money. Okay, well, not so upset actually, because I can continue that again probably next episode when I get a bit of money. Okay, well, in that case, what I will do is I'll just prep this field as best I can. I wasn't even looking at the money. See, I'll use this texture here that that's all I was able to get in. But I ran out of money. That's the only reason why I think it is now. I'll probably get locked out about here, but it should allow me at least get a bit of a path happening here, and like a big U-shaped path, and then it turns on a dime. Then come down here and have an entrance maybe here, like a big U-shaped driveway. So I'll come. So from the road, if I can turn it around. So from the road, I'll come down here, and I'll have the path here. Come down here. It'll link up to here where I started. Go to pull in, and I'll have a path. Depends where if it lets me do it. I'll have a path maybe coming around here, like that, something like that maybe, and then back onto here. That'll be the ideal option. Anyway, before the lights go down, I'll quickly put some fertilizer down. So, be able to turn now. Forks are digging into the grass, stopping me from turning. All right, let's get some lights on. So I can see what I'm doing. It's nice for the traffic to back up for me. I don't think anything's blocking it. I drove past it, now they're going. Go figure. Alright, so I'm catching on something. That must be the back end. Where you see the hazard markers on the back of the spreader. You connecting. I'm on the wrong side. I thought I was on the right one. Okay, pretty squared up. That shouldn't be an issue. It must be on the other side. It's going to get me cussing soon, I tell you. Alright, first to dodge all these trees now. Okay, let's try that. Right. Okay. So let's just bring these up so they're not going to catch on anything. And including that little tree that just stopped me. Right, okay, so I might be able to get it done in one pass with a bit of luck. Okay, I'm at full stretch now. 3, 2. Yeah, I can do it in one pass, I think. Well, that's good. That's going to save a lot of issues. Right. Okay. Let's just have a look at that. Of course, I've got to get stones too. Next episode what I'll do is I'll invest into a little small stone pick. A small tool. Maybe they've got a stone pick. If they have, that'll be great. I'm going to leave the fertiliser here because I've still got to do round 2. I'll take the trailer back to the farm I'll keep the weight here for case I need any forestry. I don't think I'm going to be chopping anything else down. That little farm there, that little field there, I know it's not huge, but it might be just there, just enough to make sure I'm not going to run out of grain for the, you know, it won't fill it, it'll never fill the silo, but it'll probably always be enough to get it out of trouble. Hey, it's interesting looking at these lights. I've never really noticed them before. Street lights, because I've always been stuck in the farm. Wow, that's pretty impressive. I like that. I'm not sure if I've ever seen that on a map before. They turn on just as I drive past them. What I'll do is I'm just very quickly going to try and pick up the grass near the sheets, and then I'm going to call it an episode. I've got to work out what I'm going to do next for next episode. I know I've got some harvesting to do, thankfully. I love doing the harvesting. Honestly, I find that's the best part of the whole. Oh, I got a stone picker. Awesome. Awesome, I'm glad about that. Well, I forgot I had a stone picker. I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to grab the strutsman. I'll see if I can pick up this grass. Okay. There's no reason why I shouldn't be able to pick it up. The other thing I'm not sure, I'm hoping the silo takes it, because I think at this stage I'd just rather keep it for the moment. Come on, chickens. Get out of the way. Now, will it take it? Yes, I can pick it up. Well, that's awesome. Very quickly, I'll just see if I can dump it. Be the next thing. Am I getting any options to dump it? No, maybe if I turn the motor off. Yeah, that was half my problem, I think. Alright, well, in that case, I think I've got no other choice but to put it in the silo. Which means I'm going to have to move the electric conveyor belt, which is not a problem. Now, which way is which? That's forwards. So I'm actually in reverse. So I'll just stick it over here for the time being. Right there. Awesome. I'll get to the tractor eventually. Little chickie, you better move out of the silo, otherwise you're going to be covered in grass. I know it's hardly full, but I was just testing to see if I could put the grass into the silo, and I can't, so... That'll do. Shift I, isn't it? Shift I. Control I. Yeah, Control I. Just dump it out. I won't bother squashing it up. That'll give me something to do next episode. So B, turning it on. Alright. Just come out a little bit more. Come on, chickies, out of the way. Once I get another field, I think I'll be doing cows. How full am I? I might be able to get all this in, you know. That's right. I might even leave the rest. At least it doesn't look absurd now, it just looks overfull. But it looked a bit, you know, it did look absurd with all the grass before, but I've picked up the majority of it now. I mean, I could pick up the remaining, but, you know, it's not too bad. I'll leave it. Next episode, note to self, fill the greenhouse. Take the stone picker down to the farm, down to the chicken pen, the big one, and prep the field. Control I. See if I can get a pallet of lettuce before I go to bed. By that way I won't wake up in the negative. Just turn that off for the time being. Get it out of the way. Okay, folks. I'm going to call it here. I have got a couple of pallets first thing, so I'll empty them out next episode. That'll pull me out of the negative before I go back to bed. Next episode, we've got some harvesting to go. Bit of field work with the new field near the pen, near the chicken pen. Field number 2 will be ready, and oh heck, ooh, harvest. I might have to do a night harvest now. Where's my harvester? Here. What is that? I got a field ready to go. Not even sure what it is. Oh, it's grass. Totally forgot it was grass. Okay, well that can wait then. I might just visit the field though. I'll just turn this off again. Okay. Just want to visit this. Okay, so it's not at full length. It's fertilised. Okay, it's ready. I just got to wait for this one. Okay, that one's done. Don't have to worry about it. Okay, folks. So field 1 here. I think it's oats, maybe. Yep. That'll be ready tomorrow morning. Next morning. I might do some silage work. I'll prep the field over here with the chickens. Get some barley or wheat sorted there. And I'll take it from there. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you again next episode. Be good to each other, and I'll see you later.